안녕하세요. 쿠키코리아입니다. Imagine this. You are just walking through a Korean department store and then you lock eyes with your boss or your classmate or maybe your ex. Then what do you say? You could say 안녕하세요 or 안녕. That's not wrong. But here's the thing. If that's all you say, it feels a bit stiff, a bit awkward. Because in real life, when Koreans bump into someone unexpectedly, we don't just stop at 안녕하세요. We usually follow up with something that shows surprise and warmth. Like, wow, what brings you here? Or fancy seeing you here. That's what today's lesson is all about. I'll teach you 3 real expressions that we actually use in moments like this. But even more important than what you say is how you say it. So let's learn how to sound like a real Korean. You're watching Bite-sized Korean Cookie Korea. Let's start with something casual. 여긴 웬일이야? 여긴 웬일이야? Literally means, what's the reason you're here? But here's the thing. It's not a real question. They are not asking for details. They are just surprised and happy. It's a way to say, what brings you here? Use this when you see a friend, classmate, or someone your age in a place you didn't expect. Many Korean learners ask, so how do I answer? Don't overthink it. You don't need a full explanation. Just say something simple like bol-ri-ri 있어서요. 그냥 지나가는 길이에요. 누구 좀 만나러 왔어요. You don't always say exactly what you're doing. So just smile and keep it casual. The second expression is 여긴 어쩐 일이세요? 여긴 어쩐 일이세요? This is the polite version of the first one. Literally, it means, for what reason are you here? But again, this is not a real question. They're not asking why you're here. They are just pleasantly surprised to see you. It's like saying, I didn't expect to see you here, in a respectful way. You can use this with someone older than you or someone you're not super close to, like your boss, your neighbor, or a senior classmate. The most important part is your tone. Say it with a smile and a friendly surprise, not like you're digging for a secret. Don't worry, we'll practice the natural way to say it later in this video, so stick around till the end. The last expression is 이런 데서 다 만나네요. 이런 데서 다 만나네요. This one sounds a bit more formal, but it's still friendly and warm. Literally, it means we're even meeting in a place like this. But what it really means is, what a coincidence seeing you here. You can use this when you run into someone in an unexpected place like a concert, a business event, or even at the gym. Use it with people who are a little higher in status, like your manager or someone you have a professional relationship with, like a client or professor. If the person is much older or higher in status, replace 만나네요 with 뵙네요. The verb 뵙다 is the honorific form for to see or to meet. So it becomes 이런 데서 다 뵙네요. This sounds more polite but still friendly. Let's practice together in 2 steps. Don't worry about getting it perfect. Just follow along with me. Step 1. Repeat after me. Let's warm up together. Just repeat after me and get the feel of each sentence in your mouth. Don't worry too much about the emotion yet. We'll act it out in step 2. 여긴 웬일이야? 여긴 어쩐 일이세요? 이런 데서 다 만나네요. Great, you've got the basics down. Now let's bring these lines to life with real emotion and real situations. Step 2. Let's act it out. Now let's try these in real situations. Just imagine the scene and say it with the right emotion. You are at a department store. You turn around and see your best friend from high school. Say it like, "Oh my God, you here?" You're surprised and happy. Listen first. 여기 웬일이야? Now you try. Next, you are sightseeing at a palace, and suddenly your colleague appears. Say polite but still friendly. Listen first. 여긴 어쩐 일이세요? Now you try. The last one, you are at a friend's wedding. You look around and see your manager. Say it like you're pleasantly surprised, friendly, and lightly formal. Listen first. 이런 데서 다 만나네요. Now you try. Nice job. You're getting really good at this. Now you won't be surprised when you are surprised in Korean. 꿀팁. Korean is a language where emotion often comes out through sound before we even say a sentence. So these expressions often begin with little emotional sounds like 어머, 어, yeah. They work kind of like hey or wow in English. But in Korean, they are not just for emotion. They can also be a signal that you're about to start talking. Like, 어머, 여긴 웬일이야? 어? 여긴 어쩐 일이세요? 야, 이런 데서 다 만나네요. Adding these makes your Korean sound more natural and expressive like a native speaker. And don't worry if it feels a bit dramatic. That's totally normal in Korean. You can use yeah, no matter who you are, but 어머 is mostly used by women. So if you're a guy, just know that it might sound a little off or feminine. Now you're ready to sound like a native. Next time when you unexpectedly see someone in Korea, just smile and say what we learned today. And remember, you can answer simply. Let's wrap up with a quick review. Here are today's real-life Korean expressions at native speed. 여긴 웬일이야? 여긴 웬일이야? 여긴 어쩐 일이세요? 여긴 어쩐 일이세요? 이런 데서 다 만나네요. 이런 데서 다 만나네요. Useful answers. 볼 일이 있어서요. 볼 일이 있어서요. 그냥 지나가는 길이에요. 그냥 지나가는 길이에요. 누구 좀 만나러 왔어요. 누구 좀 만나러 왔어요. 오늘은 여기까지. 고생 많으셨습니다. Subscribe for more real Korean you can use in real life. This was Bite-Sized Korean Cookie Korea.